I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. I am your gracious host, 249, baby. Yeah, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today for this podcast, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, everybody, man. It's so great to be alive, man, to be at the age of 45, man. Know what I'm saying? It feels good, man. I'm not on no medications or none of that stuff. I don't have no diseases like cancer, nothing like that. I'm healthy. Know what I mean? Like, I have no aches and pains for the most part today. Anyway, you know what I mean? But it feels good, man, to reach this age of 45, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know mad people back home who didn't even make it to 21, 22. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people that I grew up with, either dead or in jail, man. That's real. A lot of people I grew up with, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I just recently lost my cousin in February to cancer, stomach cancer, man. So, and he was a year older than me. He was 46. I lost my mom's, you know what I'm saying? Mom Dukes to breast cancer in 2000 and what year was that? She died in 2005, April 17th. You know what I mean? So, she was 47. So to be 45 and have no issues, I'll take that every day of the week, man. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to us as a people, we got to do better of, taking care of ourselves. You know what I mean? Especially when we get older. When you get like 35 and over, you know what I mean? You got to start, cracking down and taking care of your health and doing a little bit of exercising. You don't have to do nothing crazy, man. You just, get up and get moving. You know what I mean? Go for a walk. 4 days a week, 5 days a week, walk. Go outside and walk, man. But make sure you tighten up your eating habits. You know what I mean? Make sure you drink clean water. I'm not a doctor or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Or any type of physician or doctor or nurse or nothing like that. I'm just telling you what I know, man. As you get older, you gotta tighten that stuff up. You can't be, you can't be loosey-goosey with your diet when you get older, man. You can't be eating fast food every day of the week, and you can't do none of that stuff anymore, man. Cause that stuff will take you out of here. Can't be messing with that pork. I'm telling you, man, that pork will take you out of here. If you're not doing the stuff to clean out your intestines, your digestive system, you're gonna be in trouble messing with that pork, man. If you're not cleaning it out your digestive system, then you're gonna be in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's one of the deadliest animals you can eat. Yeah, and I know the other animals are not they're just as dirty too, but it's something about pork, what it does to us as a people, that I don't know what's in that meat, man, but it's something about that pork that it don't agree with us as far as our health. Like, it seems to speed up the aging process. It seems to speed up, other health elements like high blood pressure and diseases. Like, you gotta be careful with that pork, man. Straight up. You gotta be careful. I used to be a pork eater. I mean, I used to love bacon and all that stuff, man. Still, it's crazy. Still to this day, if I smell bacon, I still get that like urge. And I haven't touched that stuff in eons. Know what I mean? That's one animal I'm not gonna eat, man. It's pork. Know what I'm saying? Again, it does something to us. It don't seem to affect the other nationalities of people like that. But I don't know what it is. When it comes to us, high blood pressure, all types of bad things happen, man. I stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I did that, I really haven't had no health issues. When I was eating it, yeah, I had all types of health issues, man. You know what I'm saying? I gained mad weight. I was overweight, had high blood pressure. It made my heart race my heart was starting to race, and I was younger. You know what I'm saying? This is like about 10 years ago. So, but But this podcast episode is not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about using low vibration words that we love to use amongst our people, man. Love to use. I don't have a list here, but how we're gonna talk about how words can be damaging to your life. People don't realize how powerful words are. Words are very powerful. You know what I mean? That's why we have prayer. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have chanting. You say certain chants. You know what I'm saying? You have birthday chants that you say every time when your birthday comes around. You know what I mean? We have prayer. You know what I'm saying? When you're in church, you pray. Tell me if I'm wrong. There's been times when you prayed and it came true. Okay. So you cannot sit here and tell me that words are not powerful. Words are powerful. But with us, we seem to want to use the lowest vibrating words that are on the planet amongst each other. And I don't understand it. Now, when you were young and immature, like myself, I use I used the N-word a lot back when I was young. But once I got, an understanding of who I was on this planet and knowledge of self, I stopped doing that a long time ago. You would never hear me use that N-word. Never. 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 Know what I mean? Never. Stop using it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be doing that. When I was coming up, I know I bring this up all the time about when I was coming up, but we used to call ourselves kings and queens. And people were rocking African medallions. Like we were on that type of time coming up. Know what I mean? It wasn't about spinning the block. Know what I'm saying? And all this, stuff like that happened, but it was like, it wasn't common. It wasn't about disrespecting the dead. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why a lot of you young entertainers are not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are messing around with a frequency that's going to bring that to you. You messing around with low vibration activities, disrespecting the dead and spinning the block, low vibration activities. What do you expect to come out of that when you do stuff like that? For you to go to Harvard to get your master's degree or something like that? You got words like demon time and all this stuff, low vibration words. You know what I'm saying? And wonder why your life is in shambles at such a young age. Saying words like demon time. And we even say it sometimes, not even know it when we watching sports. Oh, that guy was a beast. Oh, that guy was a monster. Like all the time we're using these low vibration words. Not knowing that it can have an impact on our life using these low vibration words. And you trying to wonder why, you're going through so much crap. It's because you keep spewing these low vibration words, these demonic words into the universe. The universe hears you, man. The creator hears you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the creator hears you. You using these words? Demon time. Oh, that dude is a monster. That dude is a beast and all this. You're using low vibration words, guys. You know what I'm saying? You have to be very, very mindful on the words that you use when you're speaking. You know what I'm saying? Look at Tupac Shakur, right? Tupac Shakur used to talk about death all the time in his music, right? Now, Tupac had a career that lasted 4 years? No, it's crazy. Tupac's career did not last that long. He wasn't famous that long. You know what I'm saying? I was around when Pac was doing his thing. Like, a lot of you cats wasn't around. You young cats wasn't around. But I was around when Pac was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He was only famous for 3 or 4 years. He was only on death row for 10 months. But it seemed like, he was famous for a long time. He wasn't. But the whole time I noticed that in his music, you know what I'm saying? Pac, I'm talking about. The whole time he was doing this thing and making music and all that, you know what I mean? He was using low vibration words. You know what I'm saying? The B word, low vibration. I never said that word. You know what I mean? Low vibration word. He was talking about death all the time. And guess what happened? What happened to him? What happened to him? Yeah, you can give me all this stuff about he's alive and this, that, and third, but what was put in front of our face that happened? What was told that happened to him in Vegas? What happened to him? He died. Why? Because he brought that on himself. Yeah, he possibly could have had enemies and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all hearsay. Pac used low vibration words all the time. And one of the main ones, all his music, he talked about, he was, you know what I'm saying, suicidal, and he talked about death all the time, and, you know what I mean? And he's no longer here. So you got to be very mindful on the words you choose, guys. You know what I mean? You got to be very mindful. And choosing certain words that, you know, come out your mouth. Because you keep saying the wrong word and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. And we gotta stop using these low vibration words. The N word is one of them, man. I can't stand that word. And calling yourself black, that's another one. I hate using that word too. That's a low vibration word too as well. Look at the definition of black. Know what I mean? Low vibration word. Why you think society put that label on you? Because it's a low vibration word. Yeah, it can be positive as well, but for the most part, what do you think about when you think about black? Using the word black. I don't call myself black no more. You know what I'm saying? Once you get knowledge yourself, man, you know what I mean? You know that you're not that. Just like there's no such thing as white people. You know what I'm saying? These are labels. These are titles. These are labels. You know what I'm saying? But why do you have to be called black? You know what I'm saying? How come you couldn't be called the green people? Why you gotta be called the black people? Because it's the opposite of white. You know what I'm saying? It's the opposite of white. When you think about white, you think about angels, you think about purity, you think about innocence. Know what I mean? When you think about white, you think about something being soft and cottony. When you think about white, you gotta be mindful of the things you do. When I say I don't want to be called black, it's not because I'm denouncing my heritage or nothing like that. Because first of all, there's no such thing as black people, just like there's no such thing as white people. These are all labels society put on you. You know what I mean? It's not a nationality. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just breaking it down from a perspective on where you can understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make fun of either or call anybody anything. I'm just breaking it down to where, you know, on, you know, the importance of words that you use. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why there was a label put on you and it was called black. What do you think about when you think about black? Let's break it down. Now, when you call yourself black, okay, when you think of the word black, you think about blackout, you think about funerals, you think about death when you say black. What else do you think about? Night. When I think about black, something being very dark, demonic. You know what I'm saying? People don't think about stuff like this. You know what I mean? They think I'm just saying, I'm not black. I'm saying it from the perspective of a word vibrate at a certain frequency. Just like they changed the frequency of the music. You know what I mean? When I was coming up, the frequency of the music was high vibrating music up until NWA. And NWA shut down all of the frequency that was coming out in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It went from a high frequency into NWA being on this low level frequency, and it just continued on and never changed back to what it was in the beginning, and we've been stuck with this. We've been stuck in the same frequency since NWA jumped on the scene in the early 90s. 89, 88, 89. Know what I'm saying? We've been on the same frequency until then. But people want to give Dr. Dre and NWA all this credit for bringing what they brought to hip hop. They didn't bring anything to hip hop. Maybe Dr. Dre a little bit as far as producing, but what did they bring to hip hop? Please explain to me what positively they brought to hip hop. What they brought to hip hop was that gang culture, and glorified the gang culture and made that, very positive. You know what I'm saying? Made that the thing to be and to do, to want to be. And, people on the East Coast started to be curious about the gang culture that was in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, because of NWA and what they were doing. And Ice Cube. Ice Cube wasn't even a gang member. Ice Cube never even been locked up. Let's talk about that. Ice Cube never did anything in the streets. Ice Cube was a college student. He was a college student. He never been in jail or nothing like that. He never busted his gun. Not saying, he should have been. But I hate when these entertainers act like they one thing, as an entertainer. But if you do the research, on their background, they something totally completely different. Ice Cube grew up in a good in a good family. He grew up. I think his pops and his moms were in his in the household. Ice Cube was a good kid. He went to college, and I think he got a college degree and all that. You know what I mean? So where does all this he's a gang member stuff come from? It comes from the corporation that pushes this narrative. It comes from the corporation, and you notice the frequency of the music since then has not changed. It's actually gotten worse. Now you got something called drill music. That is the worst stuff on earth. That's the worst music ever created out of hip hop. Drill music. It's the most demonic, messed up music ever created. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, low vibration. They want you on a low vibrating frequency. That's why they keep pushing this gang narrative. You know what I mean? They want you in gangs, getting locked up and all this stuff. And, they want the youth bugging out like they do. Know what I mean? This is what they want. And you guys follow for it. You fall for it. Know what I mean? You fall for it. The real hip hop artists don't get the looks. You know what I'm saying? Look at J. Cole, man. Look at J. Cole. When J. Cole first came out, he was on the radio stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was on, doing cuts for radio hits to get on the radio. And once he got established, he started to change over to what he really wanted to do. Know what I mean? And now you don't even hear J. Cole on the radio really no more. They don't want the artist that, is different, individual, you know what I'm saying? And that too. What happened to being an individual? What happened to being unique? And what happened to being different? Now it's okay to bite. When that was a no-no in hip-hop. If you bitch somebody's style, you know what I'm saying? That was a no-no, man. That was a no-no in hip-hop. You could not bite somebody's style, man. They'll either, you couldn't get on the mic no more, or you were going to be seen. Somebody was going to step to you about that. You know what I'm saying? There's been many, many things that happen behind the scenes of people biting their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Beef between Wu-Tang and Biggie. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's beefs in hip-hop a lot of people don't know about. Started with somebody biting their stuff. But, get back to the low frequency words. You know what I'm saying? People got to be mindful on what they say, how they say it. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do is you want to use a lot of positive words, man. Drop that N word for the word king and queen. Or my sister, my brother. We used to call each other my sister, my brother. We don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? We barely talk to each other. I know in New York State, man, New Yorkers don't talk to each other. That's just real. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk to each other. You know what I mean? Actually, we don't even like each other for the most part, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is in New York State, man. It's like that everywhere in New York State. I don't care where you go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not everybody's, no, on that type of time, but it's about New York State is about mind your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go wherever you're going and get to your destination as safe as possible. As safe as you can. You know what I'm saying? And, mind your business. If you see something crazy happening, just mind your business. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And get help and all that. Like, you see somebody, running down the street butt naked, you know what I mean? Screaming. You know what I mean? I've seen that on the east side of Buffalo. I've seen some wild stuff on the east side of Buffalo. But yeah, you see a chick wilding out, sometimes you'll see like crackheads, just strip naked and just start screaming and rolling on the ground and all that. Just mind your business and keep it moving. You know what I mean? That's the type of vibe you gotta be on in New York State. I don't care where you go. Just mind your business, go where you're going, and don't get in people's way. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. But as far as like using low vibration words, we gotta start, uplifting each other. You know what I'm saying? And start showing the dark and brown sisters some love, man. You know what I mean? Like, I see too many videos with, the light-skinned sisters, and you know what I'm saying? Everywhere I turn is light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with light-skinned, but where's the variety of women? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's the variety? We need to see more of the darker complexion women back on TV and music videos. You used to see them all the time in music videos. Now you don't. Usher used to have dark-skinned women in his videos all the time. You know what I'm saying? We need to start showing our darker skinned sisters some love, man. You know what I'm saying? They are beautiful too. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking what I feel. Dark skinned sisters need some love too. You know what I'm saying? They are beautiful too. Angela Bassett is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? A beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Lauryn Hill, another one. Beautiful. I mean, gotta start showing the darker skin sisters some love, brothers, for real. It can't be all about that one look. That Kim Kardashian, everybody want that one look. It's just like people are so brainwashed. They want that one look. You know what I mean? You got a variety of women out. You just want that one look. The woman that look like Kim Kardashian. And I don't even think she'd fly like that. Honestly, I don't. Know what I mean? Honestly, I don't. She not even that fly. She not even that pretty. To me, she not. To the rest of the world, it's just like, oh my God, she's like the beautifulest thing ever. And it's just like, really? Fake butt, fake everything else. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody want that one look, man. It's whack. It's whack, because when you do that, when you just pick that one particular look, then people, entertainers, think they got to put that same girl all in the video. That one look. And that's all you see. That one look in all the videos, all the movies. You know what I'm saying? It's just like no variety at all. There's no variety in entertainment, period. You know what I mean? Like, it should be more. I mean, where's all the East Indian actors? Where's all the Asian actors at? Where's all the other nationality actors? You know what I'm saying? Dominican actors. Where's all the Brazilian actors? You know what I'm saying? You just seeing maybe two sides. You know what I mean? You don't see no variety in movies. I mean, it needs to get better with the movies too. You know what I'm saying? More people can act than Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? It's just like you see the same thing over in the movies. No originality in the movies anymore either. It's just like they can't come up with any new movie concepts. So they take movies that were popular back in the 80s in 90s and tried to remake them, and then they end up messing them up. And then the movies that you love from back then, you don't love no more because they destroyed it by remaking it, just like Coming to America. They messed that movie up. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite movies. Know what I mean? And then they messed that up. That movie, the second one, was trash. And I mean, it's just like no originality with anybody anymore. Using low vibration words all the time. And you wonder why you're going through so much you're going through in life is because, first of all, you putting things in the universe, you know what I mean, that don't apply to you. You using low vibration words and bringing on those spirits, you know what I'm saying, that coming along with those words. You know what I mean? Demon time. I mean, I don't even want to say no more after that. I won't. And you wonder why your life is jacked up, man. Stop losing those words, man. Guys, stop using low vibration words. Stop using the B word. Stop using the N word. Stop using that word I just said. Like all these low vibrating words, man. You need to be using more royal words, uplifting words amongst each other. I mean, everybody need to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Not just the original people. Everybody need to stop doing it. You know what I mean? Because you're bringing an energy on the planet that don't go along with nature. You know what I'm saying? Because nature vibrates at a certain frequency. You know what I'm saying? It vibrates at a high frequency, nature. So you out down here using these low vibration words, what does that tell you about you? You're vibrating as what? Something that's even lower than an animal. Know what I mean? So be careful, man. Be careful on the words you use, man. Know what I'm saying? Be careful on the words you use. Know what I mean? People are just wilding with the words they be using. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea how powerful their voice is, how powerful these words is, and how powerful these words can impact your life. I give you a test and you can try it out for 30 days, man. 30 days. Start using high vibrating words. You find a bunch of high vibrating words and start using them for 30 days and watch how your life change. Guarantee. Start saying some positive stuff about yourself for 30 days, because it says take 30 days to make it a habit. So do that for 30 days. Get you a list, get you a piece of paper, get you a pen, and get you some high vibrating words. And you write them down and you say them to yourself. Something positive about yourself. And you get a bunch of those words down. You say those words every day. Watch how your life change. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Ask me how I know, because it has happened to me. It has happened to me. Once I started changing my mindset in my mind and the frequencies in my mind to elevate the frequencies in my mind to a higher level and higher consciousness, everything changed in my life, man. Everything changed in my life. Know what I mean? Well, you using some of those words that's going to beat you down and vibrate you low, you're going to stay low. That's why they're called low vibrating words. You're going to stay low. Start saying some high frequency words. Do it for 30 days. Because like I said, they say it takes 30 days to make something a habit. Try it. Try it. And every day say something positive about yourself. And watch how on that 30th day, you're going to be like, my life just did a whole 360, you heard? For real. My life just did a whole 360 off of vibrating high with using high elevating words. Words are powerful, guys. You know what I'm saying? Words are powerful. Just like music. That's why music is so powerful. Music can elevate, it can vibrate high or it can vibrate low. Right now, a lot of music is vibrating low. That's why people are acting the way they act today. Because of the music. Real talk. It's because of the music, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have music about love and your family and all that, that's what type of time people was on. Know what I'm saying? People were getting married left and right. Know what I mean? We'll talk about family and all that. Now it's about strip clubs, separation, no marriage, no nothing, no family. Don't care about my kids, and look what type of time everybody's on. It's the music. It's the music you listening to, messing up with your vibrations, your frequency. But yo, that's my take, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning into my podcast. Please share this podcast with everybody, you heard? To help my podcast grow. That's my take. I am your gracious host. Give me your applause, baby. Jupiter 9. And I just want to say peace and love to everybody. Take care. 1. Hey!